Hello guys, it is MichaelTheManiac here, and recently they released the Madden 21 soundtrack, the official soundtrack for the game, and I decided, hey, what better not to do than make a tier list on it, because I'm going to be listening to it all year, also with you guys, and it's going to be, I need some songs that are not going to blow really bad. I don't want to have to turn them off. So I'm hoping that all these songs turn out to be good. In our categories today, we have Keep It on Repeat, Good to Hear Often. I would love to hear it, but I would prefer to hear it a tiny bit less than Keep It on Repeat. Middle tier, as our C tier, it is meh, which means I could care less for it and I could not give a crap about it. I prefer not to hear this is a little bit lower on the spectrum here, and it's definitely nowhere near this one at the bottom. Remove from the game immediately. I do not want to hear a single ounce of this song. I don't even hear a single blip of it pop up in the top right of my screen when playing Madden. First song we have is Cut 'Em In, and I believe it's by Anderson .Paak. He has a pretty good verse on it. It's nice and short. I believe it's only 2 minutes. I would love to hear him more often. Anderson .Paak is one of my favorite personal artists that I like to listen to occasionally. So I'm gonna put him on Keep It on Repeat. I'm gonna be honest. I need to hear more from him. He is really good. Next on the list is someone who I don't really like that much. It's a guy named Youngblood, but we're not gonna have a biased opinion here. I listened to the song. It's not for me, but I could see where people would like it. So I'm gonna put in. I prefer not to hear this. All right. It's catchy, kind of, but I don't really like Youngblood in the soundtrack. Plus, I wish they would add more in the news artists. Like, they should have added What's Poppin' by Jack Harlow and the Baby and Tory Lanez and all that. They should have added maybe one of the songs from Juice WRLD's new album. They could have added pretty much anything other. Next up, we got Tokyo's Revenge. I love his verses. He's all over TikTok. You probably heard one of his songs before. It is Irresponsible by Tokyo's Revenge. I love his verses. They're fire. On this song, they're, in my opinion, mediocre at best, but I would love to hear it. So I'm gonna put him in Good to Hear Often, because I would love to hear it occasionally. Next up, we got a artist that I've never heard before called Stunna Girl, and her song is Rotation. I don't really know who this is. I'm sorry if you guys do, but I want to remove that from the game and we can replace it. I really don't care about it. It is a no from me. The next song we have, Terrell Hines, and it is On Fire. On Fire, its intro, it goes kind of slow, but then it kicks in with that hip new beats. I like the sound of this song. This song would be probably about a I would put good to hear often. I would love to hear this song often in the game because it hypes me up and gets me ready for the game. Backstage Pass by Simnon and Monte Booker. What would I like to... I find it funny in the picture. I believe it's a crab with a football hat on, or a football helmet on. Backstage Pass. Personally, it's not for me. It's borderline meh, but I believe it has to be. I prefer not to hear this. I I have a certain type of music. Everybody does. It happens. Alright. Next one is Act Up by Party Favor. I haven't heard much from this artist. Though it is it suits the tone for Madden. I like it. It's gonna be, I would love to hear the song more often. I would put it more towards the bottom of good to hear often, because I would much rather hear Irresponsible more than Act Up. Next song, we got a artist named Nimit Revenue, and the song is Win Again. Win Again, it has a classic Madden title to it. You always want to win football games. Listen to it. For me, it's a meh. It's an okay song. It's not the best song that you can listen to other than Cut 'Em In. I really like Cut 'Em In. It is like, and it's definitely, no, ignore Stunner Girl. Okay, she is not because I've never heard of her, and I don't like the verses she says. Next one is Get It and Go by Lute and Black Soul. I would personally put him in good to hear often. I would love to hear him more often in the game rather than Lemonade. Work by Nez and Duckworth. I believe it's Duckworth or Duckrath, or however he wants to pronounce it. I really don't care. Work is pretty decent. I would not want to remove it from the game because it makes sense for a football standpoint, and I don't want to hear it on repeat, so I'm just going to go with the middle option. It's a meh song. Next one, we got a new and upcoming artist named Jack Harlow. He released some bangers in the past 7 months. It is unbelievable how far he came in the rap game, coming from just doing a single verse to having DaBaby, Tory Lanez, and Lil Wayne on one song. And his verses are pretty fire, and you gotta give it to him. The art he has is football plays, X's and O's and lines. You gotta give it to him. I would love keep that shit in the game. You know what? We're keeping that shit in the game. That is fire. Okay, we got Off Top. Bit of an old one. I decided to listen to it, and I decided to watch the music video. It's recorded in an old style, and it's Off Top, so I'm guessing it's a freestyle. Probably is a freestyle. I don't believe this belongs in a football game. I prefer not to hear it. It's going to be borderline removed from the game, but I prefer not to hear it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not hating on anyone. I'm just saying if it would be good for me to hear throughout the whole 11-month span of Madden. Next, we got Powered Up by Earth Gang. Never heard of them before, but after this song, it makes me not want to hear them anymore. I would put this in meh. It's a mid-tier song. It's decent in some parts. I like it. It's kind of has a nice flow to it. I really like it. Next one on the list, we got Kick It by Childish Major. I really like this song. He has some intricate bars in it. It is a really, really catchy song. I banged my head to it multiple times during his verse. They are fire, and the chorus is so catchy that it can't get out of my head most times. We're putting this and keep it in the game. And it rocks with the football. You gotta kick that shit. Next, we got Lil Bit by Black Bear. Lil Bit, he repeats Lil Bit at least maybe 70 times during the song. Maybe an overestimation. But it's a meh song. It's a mid-tier. I would not like to hear it a lot, but I don't want to remove it from the game. Flag on the Play, classic name. and it's all about football. We're putting this in the Keep It on repeat. That shit is fire. He has an amazing song. I haven't heard much from this artist named Black Zach, but I hope to see more from him. He has really good rhyme schemes and a good flow to me. And then we got Kickoff by Big Crit, K-R-I-T. Yeah, I'll give him props. He has a football field in the background. I'll give it to him. And the name is Kickoff. And he has some of the meanest rhyme schemes with football players' names. They are so good. I enjoy this so much. I'm putting that on the Keep It on repeat. So this is my tier list, everyone. We got Stunna at the bottom. We got Smino, Youngblood, and HD Been Dope. And I prefer not to hear this. We got Nimic Revenue, Nez Duckrath or Duckworth, Black Bear, and Earth Gang in the meh tier. In the good to hear often, we got Irresponsible by Tokyo's Revenge. We got On Fire by Terrell Hines. We got Act Up by Party Favor. And we got Get It and Go by Loot in Black Soul. And then in the you gotta keep this on repeat, the ones I'm gonna have checked off so I can constantly hear them on repeat. I have Kickoff by Big Crit. I have Cut 'Em In by Anderson .Paak. Automatic by Jock Harlow. I got Kick It by Childish Major. And Flag on the Play by Black Zach. I will have this tier list linked in the description, hopefully. And I want to see you show me your top, I think it's, 17? 17 songs on the Madden 21 soundtrack. This is mine. And I hope you can show me that I'm wrong in some spaces. I want you to give me some nice new input on these songs. You can send them to my Instagram. It's going to be in the bottom of the screen right now. And I hopefully will get the game this Friday, and hopefully I can play it and at least get some content out maybe on it. I don't know, but hopefully you guys have enjoyed my tier list ranking, and I hope to see yours. Peace out. Love you guys.